I'm Dennis Bragg in Hamilton. Affordable housing advocates take their case for more support to Ravalli County commissioners, saying the housing crisis in the Bitterroot is getting worse. The new Bitterroot homelessness and housing needs assessment paints a bleak picture for housing in the valley, saying 15 to 20% of Ravalli County residents are facing housing insecurities, fear of losing their homes, with more and more homeless families.
There's just not enough housing. And in fact, as we know, there's not enough housing for folks who can't afford a higher rent or even afford to purchase in today's market.
Full-time students, full-time workers, still finding that 50 to 100% of their earnings go to pay rent.
And the Bitterroot Affordable Housing Coalition tells county commissioners that even when scarce apartments or houses become vacant, challenges with income and employment keep shelter out of reach.
They cannot compete. One comes available, there's 30 people in line. Anybody with a barrier or an issue, maybe their credit has gone bad because they've had a lack of income, their income is low, they're just not going to compete, so they don't get picked.
And the problem is especially acute for even temporary housing, with a tourism boom and TV production crews taking up available space in hotels, harmful for people trying to escape domestic violence.
But the thing is, even now hotels aren't available and campgrounds aren't available. So our Plan Bs and our Plan Cs and our Plan Ds are disappearing. And so we need everybody at the table, including our local governments.
Developer Rand Pigman, though, told commissioners it's not just a case of building more affordable housing units, although he said those are needed. He said the problem is where to build them, with skyrocketing land prices.
Our valley just got very expensive to do anything, and driven by a horde of people moving in, with the majority of them cash. You know, they're easy to work with because here's my money, I just want first in line. And you know what? You get first in line when you're that way. So that being said, we're always looking at where and how can we consider the next community, which is difficult because to be done right, it needs to be on city services.
If we put our heads together and we come up with a creative solution, there's all types of things that we could be doing that could empower people, not just give them housing, but actually empower them and give them hope.
Commissioners pledged their support to tackle the issue. In Hamilton, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.